Hello, water signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the general tarot reading for water signs for March 2025. So that just means if you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this is your general tarot reading. And it's for March 2025. So, of course, just take whatever parts of this reading that resonate with you. Look at that. The central card this month is Triumphant Success. And this also has a number 1. I feel like this has something to do with your thinking transforming in some way. In some way, maybe even resurrecting an old thought. In some way, a new idea is being presented here. But let's see what else we have. Over on the left, we have the Firm Foundation card and Transformation. Well, no, New Beginnings. But, I said transformation on accident. But I think that this new beginning has to do with the transformation of the thinking in some way. All right, so let's see what else we have here first. All right, so we have the Light card over here on the right, and that is followed by partnerships and alliances. All right. Okay, you guys, I do see here that leading up to where we are now, energetically speaking, you water signs in some way have created some type of security for yourself, a very firm foundation. Even if it took you a long time to build that up, I feel like that already does exist for you, water signs. But in some way, there is this desire or a need for a new beginning, or there has been. In some way, you have stepped into a new way of being in the past. But now we have this Triumphant Success card. This is more of the present moment. I feel like an idea or thought is shining forth in your consciousness. All right, over here we have the Light card next to partnerships and alliances. I feel like this new way of thinking or this new idea is being presented, and it's a hopeful idea moving into the future, possibly with another person. And for some of you, I'm getting this message as well with these two cards next to each other, that there is going to be some type of reaching out into spirituality almost. Possibly someone who's passed over and trying to reach out for advice here. Guidance regarding this idea. I also feel like you're going to start to realize the importance of other people in your life and actually reaching out and sharing your consciousness with those other people that are in your life. All right, water signs, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Rider-Waite deck, and we'll get a little clarity on this reading for you guys. I'm just shuffling 3 times, and then I'll cut the deck and draw some cards. And the first card we have here is the 9 of Cups. This card is a very happy card. I feel like this new idea or thought, this thing in your consciousness is really about, I feel like it's bringing some happiness. But then we also have the King of Cups reversed. So in some way, even though you have this sense of happiness towards something, I do feel like there is this emotional coldness as well. It's almost like what's happening internally, it's hard for you to express externally. But we have the Knight of Swords. I do feel like this is almost a war. This is almost like you charging forth with this thought, this idea. Even without thinking clearly, even if the thoughts are a little bit I can't say that word right now. Okay, so even though the thoughts might be a little scattered regarding the situation at this time, it's like you feel like you need to share something, a new idea, thought with that Knight of Swords. And then look at that. We get the Eight of Wands. So that is my message, that like information coming in quickly. So what was I just saying with that Knight of Swords? I feel like you want to charge forth and express something to someone, but it's almost like it's difficult because it's an emotional situation, and sometimes that's hard for you, if you know what I mean. All right, so now I am going to shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle and see if there's some advice for you water signs for this situation for March 2025. All right, 3 cards just flipped. The first one is Will. The second one is Beginnings. Look at that, new beginnings once again, but this time the new beginning number is 2. So again, this could have to do with a new way of communicating with someone that you love. It's definitely, along with this partnerships and alliances card, the number 2, this beginning, this idea, this thought, this sharing of who you are is a new thing regarding people, some other person or a relationship. And we have release. All right. I feel like at this time it's saying what's really happening is I feel like it's been weighing on your mind that you want to share this and have a new beginning, whether it's with or without this person you want to share, because it's almost like you just need to express how you really feel and kind of move forward into a new portal, into a new paradigm, right? So however this resonates with you guys, I mean, it could be a family member, a friend, it could be a relationship, like a romantic relationship, or even like another type of partnership, maybe in business or something along those lines. But either way, as you express yourself, it's going to give you this release that is much needed. And this has also a 27, which is 2 + 7, that's 9. So this release will be the completion of the old cycle. So then you can move forward. Like I said, with or without bringing someone along, or with or without. I feel like you're stepping into your will and you almost want to free yourself from something with or without someone. And I do feel like it's something you've been thinking a lot about, but it's going to be a release to just express yourself and let your true emotions show, but then also to listen to your intuition in the response to that. Because this is a completion of an old cycle, which is also a birth of a new cycle. All right, water signs. Now I'm going to shuffle the Wisdom of the Oracle deck a few times, and I'm going to pull 3 cards as a final message for you water signs for March 2025. And here we have the Fates. This is definitely a fated situation, this feeling of wanting to end a cycle and begin a new cycle. And we have Milk and Honey. This card is similar, it's giving me similar vibes to this 9 of Cups. This is a card of being playful and happy and living in the present moment. That's going to be what's important to you moving forward. And finally, we have the Higher Power card. I feel like this also has a number 4, like that Firm Foundation card. I feel like it's going to be important for you to connect in with your source, whatever that means for you. To basically connect with your own spirituality, that is going to be what helps you to live in the present moment and to live the present moment in the best way possible for you and how it feels for you. Basically, I feel like this whole situation with the fates, milk and honey, and higher power, it's teaching you to connect more with the present moment and even with your higher self and your own intuitive thoughts, if that makes sense. All right, water signs, it looks like it's going to be a great month. You're going to be entering kind of a new paradigm, ending an old cycle way of thinking and beginning a new way of thinking. And this is also going to be a release for you, as long as you let it be. And thank you all so much for being here. Be sure to click that like button down below if you're still here right now. And of course, leave me a comment if this reading resonates with you. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.